I'm just so used to looting everything I see. What's up?
I just realised something, right?
What?
Oh, you fucking cunt. Oh, listen, I'm doing the gold score attacks now with conversations, and I realised I didn't. So I was like, right, let's go back and see like how cringy I was. But I never was cringy. A lot of the time it was just like, hey, how are you, like, sort of thing. And then I found a message. So from what I can remember, he's asked me 3 times about the house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it turns out it was actually 5 times now he's asked me about seeing pictures. So, so after I broke up with him, he was like, so I told you when I broke up with him, and then I went to, so the next day, then he dropped me off at home, but as he dropped me off home, my mum gave me a phone call. And I was just like, he was like, what's that about? And I said, you know, phone call with my mum saying that they bought a house. And he was like, oh, that's great, which one was it? I said, it was the greenhouse, but I honestly can't remember which one that is, so I'm waiting for mum to send me pics. She never did. And then he said, I'd like to see it too, if you wouldn't mind. We've got something to celebrate tonight now. Try not to break into too many places tonight. That was because I was in Portsmouth. And then 5 days after that, of no conversation, he randomly out of the blue said, do you have any pictures of your new house? I'd like to see it, smiley face. And then I've only asked, 3 times on Snapchat. After I, like, posted everything, and I'm like, okay. And like, I don't know, I just went back and it's really weird. Yeah, that's
do you have any pictures of the new house so I can add this to my pin board of, and my pin board full of pictures of like where you live and where you shop and all the best lookout spots from
Your mum's maiden name.
around the neighbourhoods, your credit card details.
Well, what I've literally done now, because here's the thing, right? So usually he, like, anytime I post anything on my story, I'm literally muting him on everything now. Because silent, thank you. Because anytime I post anything on my Snapchat, he always responds to it, or like 8 times out of 10. And for the past week, he hasn't responded to any of my Snapchats, and I was like, okay, this is good. He's getting the hint, And then he sent me that message today, completely out of the blue, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? Please stop. Because the thing is, I understand it might come from a nice place, but I said to him, you need to give yourself some distance and some space. Because the night I broke up with him, I only agreed to see him the next day because he already paid for us to go somewhere, and I was like, you know what, I'll go to like actually clarify some things, clear up some things. And then I said, you need to give yourself some time and space. And then he said he wanted to say goodbye, and he dropped me off, and I was like, ain't that big of a deal. I thought I'd say my final goodbyes. And then literally 2 days later, he sends me this massive paragraph about how he's this and how he's that and how he feels and how this was actually really good for him and all this shit. And I was like, right, whatever, don't fucking care. And then ever since then, he says, I'd like to be friends. And I'm like, well, can we give each other some time and space first? Instead of allowing that to actually happen, he just constantly messages me throughout the week, like trying so hard to like build up something there. And because of that, it's become annoying. And then him going up behind your backs and asking you guys how I am, and then him constantly asking Katie and all this. It's like, at this point, it's like, it's just not even healthy for yourself,
It's weird and aggravating.
Yeah, so he's basically muted on everything. I'm not gonna block or delete him because we have mutual friends who I quite like, and I honestly don't want them being like, oh, why'd you block him, you did this. the thing is, he's not harassing me. It's just it being annoying to me. So.
Hardpoint locked down.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So I'm literally just muting it because like, I can't be fucked.
We're taking control.
I mean, fair play.
We've lost the hardpoint.
It's like when you get added to a public Instagram account.
Yeah,
And
and
they
I'm
start blowing up your phone and it's like,
oh,
I don't
no.
know you people.
Please don't hurt me. But yeah, it's
The worst one I
like,
got added to was a bunch of year 7s and they were all discussing like, I don't even remember, they were just, it was just something ridiculous, like 5 messages a minute. Probably more than that.
yeah. I had
Very
that on
strange.
like an old high school group chat thing. They added this in, and like it was just fucking every single minute. I shit you not. Someone was just like messaging.
Hardpoint contested.
What's going on? Wait, you cut me from. Please don't hurt me.
We've lost the lead. Throwing frag.
Where are you? I can't see you anywhere. Where are you shooting me?
Down. Sit rep. Napalm strike.
I'm like hearing someone shoot. I can't see them.
Lewis just killing it on blood.